and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
Well, we've seen how motivated MP gets to win the individual matchup night in and night out. Whoever's across from him, he wants to get the best of him. And he's been doing a nice job of it. It's given MP a lift, and it gets all his teammates pumped up too.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. We've got Jared Allen. Ja Morant is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Bobby Portis, and it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's Thomas, out to the right wing. Portis, right side. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. Tries again, and that one drops.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Brown, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. To the left wing. Here's Sensabaugh, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Sinks it from distance. Thomas has got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Thompson's shot is off.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Morant with it, guarded now by Whitmore. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. No good that time. Thompson against Thomas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Both free throws good. From Thompson. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Thomas outside. And another 3 for Memphis.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Bradley misses. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Now here's Morant. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Thomas outside from deep. He's off on that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Here's Whitmore outside. The rebound by Allen. Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Sensabaugh. Thomas outside. steps back and drains the jumper. Thomas has got 10 points.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Money. Thompson, a screen on Thomas with the drive. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Number 7, first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Morant. Thomas outside. Allen with it. Nice D from Brown.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Money. Pass to Thompson. Here's Money. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Offensive board. Brown, after missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Counted from distance. He's got 13.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Thunder was outstanding. He dropped 35 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
It's Thomas on the wing. Back comes Houston in transition. Bradley, that's good. Bradley's got 5 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
It's Thomas on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First trim to the free throw line for him in this one.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Bassey, he's checked in for Brown. Abaji comes in for Thompson. Williamson's checked in for Bradley. And Anthony subbed in for Whitmore. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Ja Morant.
Simply out of control.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking. Them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
They've got Whitmore, and it's Bassey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pass to Terry, back to Morant. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Terry. Right side Morant. There's the 3. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They are just wow! Come on, with authority. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
Hey, it's clear and obvious why they're winning. Fantastic shooting from deep.
To win the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moran. Houston leading by 11. Pass to Bassi. Here's Money, pounded by Moran. On the wing, Whitmore. The 3 is up. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Simons outside. Fires from deep. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Terry. And there's a pick. 3-pointer. Bassi pulls it in. Bassi's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Money. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Yeah, that one's good.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Terry, the pass to Simons. Here's Terry. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And it's Simons missing.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Bradley. He's covered by Simons. Here's Money. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Timeout called. Memphis. Allen, he's checked in for Memphis. Sensabaugh comes in for Terry. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Now here's Simons. Coming off a 16-point game against Chicago. Pass to Sensabaugh. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Allen, the pass to Cooper. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. After the basket by Houston, it's Thomas on the wing. From the arc. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Well, Allen is usually the last stop the ball makes, but he selflessly gives it up to a wide-open guy.
Money misses.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Morant, the pass to Thomas. Over Whitmore. It's rebounded by Houston. Browns got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Morant. After the basket by Houston. Thomas outside. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Bassey's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Puts up a 3. Money misses. Grizzlies trail by 20. It's stolen away. Driving in. Oh my goodness!
Disrespectful. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Abaji's checked in for Bassey. Bobby Portis has checked in for Memphis. Anthony Simons comes in for Morant.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Over to the left wing. Here's Abaji. Hits the trifecta. Agbaji's got his first 3 points of the game.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Thomas. 15 in his last outing. Here's Sensabaugh. Just 5 to shoot. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Here's Money. 35 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here's Simons. Thomas outside. Six on the shot clock. True on the 14-footer. Thomas has got 19 points.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Houston making some changes. Thompson comes in for Bradley, and Cole Anthony subbed in for Whitmore. Houston leading by 21. Thompson scanning the floor. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Thompson's got 14 points for the game.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Here's Sensabaugh, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And here's Thomas from the arc.
Personal foul.
Well, Houston's shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Thompson, and it's Houston scoring again.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now a moment for the 2K leaderboards. The top scoring teams in the NBA. The Rockets, number 1.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
55 seconds left to play in the first half. Portis finds Simons. Pass to Sensabaugh. Jacks up a three. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. They get it back. Here's Abaji. And here's Thompson for 3. Doesn't go in. Third miss out of 9 shots. Here's Sensabaugh. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From downtown, it falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field. Here's Money. Thomas defends. Thompson, a screen on Simons. Drains the triple. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's Houston running away with it. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the...
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Rockets.
Whoa,
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Jared Allen. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. Money, pass to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Money, into the lane.
And he caps his dunk off with a little extra flair, switching hands on that dunk.
And like he was in the air for an eternity.
Yes, he does. He likes the aerial action.
Allen outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sensabaugh's got 7.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
It's good on the putback.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Really left him alone that time. Thomas has got 24.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Lots of room. Bradley misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Portis gets the bucket. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Pass to Bradley. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Brown, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Morant, the pass to Thomas. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul of the game. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Sensabaugh. 5 on the clock. Here's Thomas for 3. Drills it from deep. Thomas has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Houston shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8. In so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Pass to Sensabaugh. To the inside. Portis off target with a jump hook. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Thomas passes to Morant, and they call an illegal screen here. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Wednesday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards. Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Thomas misses.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The 3 from Thompson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Thomas with the ball. He's got 27. Outside Morant. Thomas outside. Will it go? And again, it's Memphis missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Thomas passes to Allen. Passy pulls it in.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, guys, some stats. Called Houston, and we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other.
And so Houston takes this one.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Good night.
wide out there tonight.
The man them doing consider a 5-star hotel. Mixing, not with it. She got fit but she wanna get thin again. Drinking apple cider vinegar, wearing skin cause she wanna be Kim in it. Alright, I know they got bad, stop acting innocent. We ain't got generational wealth, it's only a year that I've had these millions. My book could have been in a Tokyo drift cars fast and furious. I went from the Toyota Yaris to Urus, they had their chance but blew it. Now this girl want me and I'm rich, let's do it.
Take a look at these diamonds, wrong as I like, for squinting, can't just stare.